You are tuning in to another episode of the TJJ Show. And as long as you're in my presence, you'll be guarded and protected at all times. Now, today, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about social media and the world we're living in today, and how it's really affecting people's lives for the worse, and how it's ruining so many things just because of a simple app. And I'm just going to start off by saying, I remember, I think it was in the year 2007, maybe? I could be mistaken. It could be a little bit earlier than that. I think it was 2007 when Facebook came. I think. But I remember when all this shit started coming, and every single person started making a Facebook account. That was one of the first things that came. And I just remember looking at everybody's account, and they had it up on their computer being all proud of it, thinking they're the shit. And I just remember looking at that thinking, this is the lamest shit that I've ever seen in my entire life. I want no part of that. But years go on, and it took me this long. But years went on, and I finally cracked. And I made an account just because everybody told me to do it, so I did it. I probably hit Facebook for a couple of years. And I remember in 2015 I deleted it, and I never hit Facebook since. I couldn't be happier because of it, because Facebook is for frauds. Facebook is a joke. It's really a joke. Now, today I am a frequent user of Instagram, and it's the only social media platform that I have myself. And personally, I love Instagram. And I think it's quite a bit different than Facebook, because I'm finding people from all over the world that's in the same niche as me, that can relate to me, that I can talk to. And we have good business conversations and all this fun stuff. And I love it to the core. If it wasn't for Instagram, I would not be who I am today. 100%. I would not have met the people, and I would not have learned from these people the stuff that I took in and all the knowledge that I took in. And I strictly use Instagram for a business tool, and that is it. One reason and one reason only. For business only. No bullshit attached. People take this shit way too seriously. People think Instagram or Facebook is your life. And it's so far from the truth. People have a fake ass life on Instagram or Facebook just for show. And it's not for business at all. And you can see right through it. If you have it for business and you're posting for business and you're proceeding with your business, very best to you. You're doing it right. That's what you're supposed to be doing. People have these pointless posts that mean absolutely nothing. What they're doing is they're disguising these posts, making themselves look better than they really are, to disguise this from their real life, because they can't show their real self on social media. And this is actually what I do. This is what I do. I try to keep social media and my life as real as possible. And I don't even try to make myself look as good as I could on social media, and it still overdoes everybody else's. Still does. And I barely put any effort into it at all. Barely any. Everything I do in all my posts are on the fly. It's all on the fly. I don't even take time and hours like a lot of people do. And I'm on and off this shit. The reason I have a lit account on Instagram is because I'm real and authentic, and people can see that. And people around the world love it. I get messages all the time from high up people that are telling me they've never seen an account like mine in their lives. And I appreciate that a lot. I agree. I agree with this. I don't know anyone else who has an account like mine. I take inspiration from my own self. I take inspiration from my own account and how I handle my shit. That's what I want to see to everybody else. I want to see more of everybody else, of what I see in myself and how I carry myself on social media. This is what I want to see. And you know what? I've seen a hell of a lot of people that copied my shit, little pieces of my shit. Nothing goes unseen with me. Nothing goes unnoticed with me. I see all this shit. And I don't hate on it. They can do that all they want. But they're not going to get the same results as me, even if they do it. Because it's not authentic. I want to teach people how to be authentic. I don't want to teach people to copy the same shit that I do, because it's not going to work for them like it works for me. Because you can tell if something is sugar coated and has somebody else's writing all over it. And if you're doing something that somebody else did, people can just tell. My shit's so real and authentic that there's not a mark, there's not a trace left behind that it could be somebody else's shit. This is how authentic my Instagram is, and this is the truth. And this is just what I'd like to see at everybody else. People like to go and post maybe once a month or post, and this is fine. I don't even care. But they just want to post a highlight of their life and have this highlight reel of all these good moments. But everything else behind the scenes is all hidden. Nobody wants to post a failure. Nobody wants to post a tough time that happened in their life. Everybody wants to post a very specific highlight to make everything look just like gold. But really, behind closed doors, we know what these people go through. We know this person is not who they think and say they are on social media. And these people can't come out and talk about this because they know it's the truth themselves. Social media. This is the biggest thing of what's happening with social media. It's ruining relationships like we'd never even dream of, bro. Social media has ruined relationships and connections. It completely screwed up everything for relationships nowadays. And I'll explain how. If you were with somebody you really liked and cared about for a long ass time, right? Say you're with that person. And you have social media and you're following a whole bunch of other people's stuff. People start to take their partner for granted. Because they're starting to see what everybody else is doing. Now they feel left out. Now they feel like they want to fit in with what everybody else is doing. Now they want to take their partner for granted and leave them behind and leave them high and dry just because they think other people are living better or other people's lives are more lit. And it's not even the truth. People just make it look like this on social media, and it ruins so much shit. We should not have this type of access to people's lives the way we do today. It's not how we're created as human beings. This is circus shit right here. It's like a circus. It's ruining everything. People can't commit nowadays. People can't stay happy. People can't stay together. Someone is always taking shit too far and leaving somebody behind just because they think other people's lives are more lit. And it's just too damn easy to see what everybody else is doing, and this is why everything's failing. You shouldn't be following so many damn people. You should gather up your small circle and work towards your goals together to reach heights is what people need to do. And stop being involved in so many people's business that you have no business being involved in. People need to wake the fuck up right now before it's too damn late. There's all this stress and depression and shit going on. People can't even understand why. It makes me laugh. People's minds are screwed. They're so far from their actual self. They want to be involved in everything else but their own self. No one can go in here. No one can go in here. Everybody will go everywhere else besides there. Besides in. And people can't understand why they're stressed and depressed. Worried, anxious, sick, everything. I'm going to cut this video short before I start getting upset. Because I'm going to take this too far. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, hit that thumbs up button. If you're new here, I'm going to invite you to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to cut this video short now. Until next time, guys. Peace.